Well, good morning. It's Wednesday the 9th of December. It's grey. Weather forecast said there'd be some sun and there's not. So I forced myself to come down and do some stuff because I haven't been here in about a week. I've been busy Christmas shopping and stuff like that. So I thought I better get on with some work here. So let's show you what I plan to do. So it's so nice to be able to walk up these slabs. A lot less squishy. Just a shame they didn't go all the way to the end. Oh well. So I think my first tough challenge is this bit here. It's not level, it's on a bit of a slope, so I've got to fill in the, lumps and bumps and try and level it out the best I can, but I think that's going to be a mucky job and it will probably take longer than I would think it would. So we'll see how long that takes. So it got cold and I got a bit distracted. I built a little fire to keep me warm. I've done a reasonable amount of flattening out, and around here it's looking clearer, but it's not flat enough yet to be able to start building. So I don't think I'm going to be able to start the building today. Oh well. So yeah, I get a bit distracted and just sit and watch the fire for a little bit. Then I'll get on with some more stuff. Why does the smoke always seem to follow wherever you sit? See, it's done it again. Move number 3. Really? This fire's got it in for me. It just follows me wherever I sit. Oh well. Once the flames get going, then I'll be able to keep warm. So I'm losing light. It's nearly 4 o'clock. It's getting dark. And I've not cleared and levelled the whole bit, but just digging out a trench for the raised beds or the edge of whether it's a poly house or polytunnel I build. The amount of soil you have to shift just for that trench. And now I don't have a spirit level with me today, but the amount that you have to shift just to make it look level is quite a bit. Let me show you. So earlier I leveled this stuff, including under where the fire is, but then I decided to try and do a sort of level trench along the edge there and along here. So I need to go up to here and then I need to come down here. But look at all this that's come out of the... It doesn't look like a very deep trench, but there's a lot of soil that comes out. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. So with the sun going down, I'll say bye for now and hope to see you tomorrow. Bye. Well, it's Thursday and there's a little bit of blue sky. Not for too long though, because when I came down the hill to come to the allotment, I can see across the water to Wales, and there's lots of big grey and black clouds there. So we'll see how long this sunshine lasts, but it is nice. So, carrying on with this end bit, let me show you what it's like this morning. Look, it's squidgy mud. That's going to be fun to work in today. Oh well. So despite the squidgy mud, I still need to get on with the work. Just makes me appreciate more all the slab paths I've got, because otherwise there's no way I'd be able to be doing any work on the plot in this weather. So I feel like I haven't got lots done today, but I've done lots of thinking. I've got to cut these pieces of wood shorter because they're a bit long, but I think I know how I'm going to construct what I want to now. So I've had enough. It's grey, cold, and I'm just going to go home. Bye. So morning. It was supposed to be sunny today. It's a bit changeable. So I decided, despite the mud from the rain from yesterday, I'm going to try and first get some, concrete blocks or something like that down as a base. Then I can put the wood for the, poly house, greenhouse thing on top of it, and then it's less likely to rot. Let's see how that goes. So it might not look like I've done much today. I know the sun didn't stay out. It's been cloudy most of the time. But let me show you what I've done. Today I've been setting in these concrete blocks into the ground so that when I build the wood frame on top, it's not going to just rot into the mud. So it's been quite time consuming, but I've got that line set in. I've got enough blocks for the back bit, but I've got to find some more for this front section. But if we come over, that's the spirit level. It's pretty level. Now, I am not looking for perfect, excuse me while I slide around, but I think that's going to be quite sufficient. So, if we take a look, it's going to go, the blocks are going to be along the back, along the side there, then along the back here. There's supposed to be a slab path just here next to the beds, and then roughly where this piece of wood is, but straighter, it'll come down to just before the end. So I think I measured it as 1.2 meters, so the same length as my beds, but rather than the beds going that way, there's going to be two beds that way within the greenhouse structure, and then that will leave me a little bit of space here to just have a tiny patio possibly. It's such slow progress, but I'll get there eventually. And that's why I didn't have a video last week, because this progress on this area is just really muddy and slow. But I've recorded little bits here and there, and eventually you'll get to see the progress. Look at this mud bath. This is why I'm wearing waterproof trousers. Yes, I know I've ripped them. Just to protect my clothes, because I am getting plastered. But we'll get there in the end. Well, I found a way to garden even when it's raining a little bit. Nicked this off my daughter. It's an umbrella hat. Well, it works. Keeps the rain out of my face. What do you use when it's raining? Okay, I've done a little bit more. Let me show you. So now, just from the edge of the wood there, then there's some blocks all the way along there and along the top. That's as far over as I need to go because that's 2.4 meters. Now I just need to come down towards me and along the front. Oh, that was hard work, but half of it's done now. I did notice this. I think something's tried to get into my shed, but given up, thankfully. I don't want rodents in my shed. So, after getting that done, I really do need to go home and do tea. It's getting late, the sun's going down, it's cloudy, and my muscles are complaining. So, bye for now. So, good morning, another day on the corner. I need to get to the other two concrete type supports done on the other two sides, ready to take the wood on top. Not quite sure what I'm going to use for it, but we'll see what I can find and recycle. It takes a lot longer than you think to do. And although yes, it's cloudy at the moment, there is some blue sky hopefully coming soon. So let's see how it goes. So it's great to have a bit of sunshine. Let me show you the blocks I found, which is the next step. Here are the blocks I found. I need to set them into the ground like this top corner and use the spirit level to make sure it's more or less level. Once those are set in, then I can think about building on top. This will take me ages, probably a good hour or so, too. We'll see. So there's a small shipping container type thing, but you know, not like massive, just a small one, being delivered the other end of the site. I'm curious why, because that's strange. We've never had any facilities, and it's a bit big for a shed. I guess time will tell as to what it is and why it's there. So let's go see just what this container is, and hopefully they didn't dent my car putting it in. It didn't look like they did. But here's the entrance. This is where stuff gets burnt, and this. So it's only a small site, so I'm not quite sure why that's been put there. I don't think that's somebody's shed. They didn't quite get it on their damp-proof membrane, but oh well. It's reasonably level, but you just thought they'd have tucked it into the edge. Oh well. We'll see why it is here in time. Maybe I'll ask the site rep. So this is the back of it. This is where the door is. It's quite sturdy. How long before it gets broken into? Look at the poor chickens. Totally encased, so wild birds can't get to them. They want me to feed them something, but I haven't got anything. What lots of the netting and covers. Or at least they're kept safe. Here I am stuck in the shed. Well, not stuck, but it's raining too heavily to be out there to be doing any work. So hopefully it'll only take a few minutes and then it will pass and I can get on with the work. I don't mind light rain, but not heavy. On the plus side, looking at the roof, it's gradually drying out. Problem is we're not having high enough temperatures for it to dry out quickly. But it's gradually getting less and less damp patches on the roof. So I think what I did with the damp-proof membrane worked, which I'm glad of. Well, it's sunshine again. That rain shower was only about 10 minutes. On with the work. So that's 3 sides done. I just got that front side to sink in. Oh, it's taking ages. But I'm getting there. Well, the sun's going down, so I'm going to go off home. I won't be down tomorrow. It's supposed to be tipping it down with rain. So, bye for now. Good morning. I did not think I was going to be able to get down here today. I had a little bit more Christmas shopping to do. But I did, and it's sunny, which makes everything nicer. Let me show you what I plan to do today. So unfortunately, because of the rain yesterday, this is still just a quagmire. I am not going to work on this setting in those last blocks. It's just too wet. I would get in a total mess and just churn it up too much. So I'm not going to work on that. Instead, let me bring you around. I'm going to work on somewhere else that is messy. This is my second strawberry bed. Now last year I did that one. I ripped it all out and just put back newer plants. So I need to do that to this bed. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull out all the weeds, all the plants. Most of the plants are too old anyway. And then I'll just leave it bare, ready. And I think instead of having your 1 bed, your 2 bed, your 3 bed, I think I'm going to have just 3 different types of strawberries down here. Because I have so many at home. So I will bring some down probably after Christmas to plant out. But my job for today is to clear this weedy, messy bed. So at least I've got some slabs to stand on, apart from they run out here. So on with the work. Well, halfway through, and it's all cloudy. The sun went away. Let me show you my progress. This is the progress so far, and this is what I've dug out. That's taken hour and a half. It's a slow process. And then I got to do the other side, and then I'll probably go home. Don't you just hate it when you think you've recorded something and you didn't press record? Oh well, let me show you what work I have done. Okay, I've weeded the entire bed. There was a couple of roses over there that were difficult to get out. Some big, deep rooted weeds. I've got maybe 6 little runners to transplant into the other bed. But let me show you some of the old strawberry plants. They are very thick and woody. Look, that's not just soil, that's just thick, solid root. That's why after 3 years you replace. So, alas, yes, I've checked back on my phone and no, I didn't time lapse me weeding it. Oh well, there's always more weeding to do. So I'm going home now. I think the next time I'll be down is to harvest my vegetables for Christmas Day. I think I should be able to get some Brussels sprouts. I've got some swede, leeks. I'm going to dig up the remainder of the carrots and some parsnips. Might even be a cabbage. So I think a good 3/4 of my Christmas lunch should be homegrown. So bye for now.